What's up guys, it's Tommy here and welcome to a Liverpool transfer news, breaking news video. Liverpool signed Stephen Caulker on loan, a 24-year-old English centre-back, and basically this is an emergency signing. The signing was completed before midday UK time today because Liverpool really wanted to get another centre-back involved for the squad for the Arsenal game, because we don't know yet whether Mamadou Sakho will be fit or not. Let me know what you think about this signing in the comments below. I think this is I view this signing as basically an emergency short-term signing. Jurgen Klopp, we know that he tried to sign Subotic. Basically in January he wanted to take Subotic on loan, which would be, I think, a brilliant signing, but Dortmund blocked that deal because Dortmund know that if one or two of their centre-backs get injured, they would need Subotic, and they are trying to compete with Bayern Munich for the title. Similar situation with Joao Matip. We tried to take Matip in this January transfer window, but Schalke blocked that move as well. And I think Jurgen Klopp didn't want to sign a player permanently who is not better than our current centre-backs. So basically this is just a short-term emergency signing, and I see this as a good move by Jurgen Klopp, because if Sakho is not fit, you know, we only have Kolo Touré as our only fit centre-back, and we don't really want to play Emre Can or Lucas Leiva in the centre-back spot, maybe in the coming games. And Caulker has experience in the Premier League. He's not a world-class centre-back by any means, and I don't see him starting many games at Liverpool. Basically, he will just add some numbers to the defense in case we have some injuries. For the rest of the season he can play in some of the FA Cup games, he can play in some of the Europa League games. And is he an upgrade on the likes of Skrtel, Lovren or Sakho? Definitely not. So he's not an upgrade, but that's not why Klopp signed him. But is he a better option to play as a centre-back instead of Lucas or instead of Emre Can? I think he is. Definitely. So that's why I think it's a good move, and to be honest, I really trust Jurgen Klopp and his decision making. He has been there and done it at Dortmund, so I saw a lot of fans being really up in arms with this. But I think Jurgen Klopp wanted to sign a better centre-back. He went for Subotic, he went for Matip, but couldn't. And you know, most clubs who have better centre-backs than Liverpool, they don't want to let their players go in January, and Jurgen Klopp didn't want to sign somebody for a ridiculous amount of money just so he can be a fourth or third choice centre-back, because when Sakho comes back and when Lovren comes back from their injury, they will be Liverpool's main centre-backs for the rest of the season. So Caulker is basically an emergency to be on the bench in case injuries or suspensions happen. And basically he will compete with Kolo Touré and Thiago Ilori as Liverpool's fourth choice centre-back. So I think for a fourth choice centre-back it's a pretty okay signing. And yeah, I'm really a little bit sad that we had to settle for this kind of player. Most other clubs will see this as Liverpool lacking ambition, but I think Jurgen Klopp has really big ambitions for this club, but he knows that the January market is very difficult to sign really good players for the future, and Liverpool should only sign players now who will have a long-term future at the club and who will improve our squad. So we shouldn't definitely have signed Caulker on a permanent deal. And basically this is just to prevent any more drama, because you know, in the FA Cup game our defense looked an absolute shambles. I mean, Jose Enrique and Ilori, they both played their first games of the season in the centre-back spot, and basically this signing for Stephen Caulker signing prevents that to ever happen again. So I'm all in all, I'm pretty content with this. I'm really worried about the Arsenal game, because even with Caulker in the defense, we look well short of coping against Arsenal. But I believe in this team. Kolo Touré could be back, maybe Sakho could be back, maybe Caulker will always sit on the bench in case something goes wrong, you know, and he gets to come on. But maybe he won't even start against Arsenal, and then it doesn't matter much. We need to be very strong defensively, because Arsenal always are capable of scoring. So I really hope that we won't start Benteke against Arsenal. I really hope we will go with Firmino as a false nine and players buzzing around him, Coutinho and others. So really looking forward to that game, which will be tomorrow. I was recording a Liverpool career mode video when I saw the news on Twitter, so I thought I would do some research. Basically, Steven Caulker, he was really good for Tottenham. I don't know why they sold him. He had a brilliant season in 2012, 2013 for Tottenham, but then he went to Cardiff, he got relegated with Cardiff, and then Queen's Park Rangers signed him, and he got relegated with Queen's Park Rangers, and Southampton took him on loan, but he couldn't really get a game for Southampton. The last game that he played, ironically, was when Liverpool smashed Southampton 6-1, and he didn't look great in that game. He played in the Cardiff game where Liverpool smashed Cardiff 6-3. I read somewhere that Caulker played like 5 or 6 games against Liverpool, and he conceded 20 goals. He and the team that he played for conceded 20 goals in total in the 6 games that he played against Liverpool. So that doesn't bode well for him, but I think this is just a 4th choice centre-back signing basically, and I still think that we are short up front. I still think that we should sign Berahino, because news broke today that Origi will be out for another month. He had to have a knee operation, so basically we are stuck with Benteke as our only fit striker at the moment, and we don't know yet how long Sturridge is away, but we can't rely on Sturridge. And with Origi out for another month, with Dennings out for the rest of the season, we desperately need a striker who can run the channels, and I think, for example, Sadio Berahino would be perfect for that. So if I were Klopp, I would sign Berahino, but maybe Klopp thinks that when Origi comes back, when Ings comes back, we will have too many strikers at the club. So I would replace Benteke in the long run with Berahino. So maybe we should sign Berahino now and sell Benteke in the summer. What do you think, guys, about this? In the comments below, let me know, and thanks for watching. A Liverpool career mode is coming later tonight. See you later, guys. Have a lovely day. Goodbye.